Wow, yeah, the acoustics are something.
Would you like to do a clapper?
Would love to, yeah.
Take one.
How about that?
Or as Gar would say, I got nothing.
What was it like interviewing that guy?
It was an honor. Much like you.
How dare you?
I dare you.
Don't butter me up, pal. That ain't the way to my heart. You gotta slap me to get
Bacon
to
and
get to me.
poutine.
Bacon and poutine. I couldn't handle being in a closet with that guy. Although, in all honesty, Gord's been in a closet for a while now.
He's yet to come out.
Well, maybe not to you personally.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I can't wait to see what happens.
All right, let's get this train wreck on the.
This is it.
On the road.
Yep. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, it is my utmost
please don't speak Spanish.
Pleasure. It was in Spanish. It was Creole, by the way.
It's Creole.
Creole is the French South Africa language of the continent, unless, in case you're wondering.
I thought it was a spiced mayonnaise.
So here to my left, I have Jim Cajun.
Stockford.
Bob.
Stowers.
Stockford.
I have many names, many last names.
Stowers.
I have Stowers. Stowers. It's Austrian. It's named after an Austrian watch. You want to know where? I'll tell you.
It's a very beautiful country, by the way.
Oh man, it's beautiful. It's nicer than Belgium.
I believe it.
The one thing I'm going to do today.
How about Switzerland?
I didn't get to go there.
Well, Google search it or something.
Well, I've been there on Google. I just not in real life.
Okay.
But Belgium's. I just want to start with that. Belgium's a terrible place. I got robbed.
You know why? Because they invented that goddamn bagel.
Belgium invented the bagel?
I think so.
Huh. I did not know that.
I think so.
It's interesting.
So, dear old friend of mine, which now plays guitar and sing, and actually one of my favorite band right now, which...
Wait, Rachel's here too. I don't know if the camera can, but there's another person in the room.
Actually, yeah, maybe my GoPro's picking up Rachel.
There she
Rachel is Jim's pimp.
Yeah, she's beautiful and lovely, and she beats me.
Oh, like S&M bondage crap, or
sometimes
a more caring beating.
It's a caring. It's always out of caring.
She's shaking her head no.
She's delightful, and she has a Yeti onesie now. Sorry, go on.
Oh.
I just wanted to bring that up.
Well, hello, Rachel. I hope you enjoy this vlog.
Yeah.
I'm sure she will.
Pipe in anytime.
So, when and why did you start playing?
Like playing music?
Yes. And what were you playing?
I grew up with my brother, of course, and he played drums in the basement. He was in a band with, Brent Losi, Cookie.
Of course.
So him and my brother were in a band. They played the Fall Fair.
Look that way.
Cambridge Fall Fair. I keep forgetting there's a camera.
Or just look straight ahead of the speakers, maybe.
Gotcha. The Cambridge Fall Fair. You're aware of the Cambridge Fall Fair.
Oh, Cambridge Fall Fair, of course.
It used to be a hotbed for local talent.
Dixon Park or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when I saw my brother up there playing music, I thought, oh, that's cool. And then I would hear it all the time. So I grew up listening to Rush and really interesting music, right? Not bad music like most people grew up with. So when you grow up with good music, you want to play music. And I think I was okay at it. I took to it, kind of, because my brother took to it and my grandfather took to it. And my great-grandfather was in the Salvation Army. He arranged all the music for the Salvation Army.
Ooh.
So I think it's in my blood, and I couldn't help it. And I hate it also. That's why I started doing it. I hate it.
You love it and hate it.
I do, yeah.
So what do you play?
I play guitar. I can play a little bit of drums. I can play a little bit of piano. And I can play a little bit of soul in women's hearts. And
you're a throat singer too, as well. I hear.
You got that right. Yeah, I'm
Is
a whatever.
Is it true that you're the submarine man or somebody else?
What's the submarine man?
Is Gord the submarine man or you're?
Do
the
you want to
man?
know where that song came from?
Please do enlighten us.
Because that's the first song we ever wrote.
Really?
Yeah, the first one we wrote, and I thought the changes were funny because it starts out in the wrong place and then it goes to the root, and it makes no sense, that song. And I thought it was funny, and then we thought, let's write a Rocket Man, but if it was underwater. So that's Submarine Man.
Wow.
And we laughed.
Mind blown.
Yeah. Yeah. Gord contributed nothing to that. And Anthony did nothing too. I wrote all of it. I played the drums on that.
Why don't you
and
run these
bass.
two guys under the bus?
I have all the instruments on that song.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're the Lenny Kravitz or Stevie Wonder of the band.
Yeah, I'm more
That's
of
what
a.
you're saying.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
more
these-
of an
you
Ed
don't need
Wood. I'm
these
more of an Ed
chunks, do
Wood.
ya?
That's what I. But fair enough.
Yeah, on a more serious note, why doesn't McDonald's sell hot dogs?
Well, if financially, are they a moneymaker?
I would think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I mean, well, I guess the overhead's pretty cheap, right?
Do you remember Adam Thompson?
I love
Partner
Sweet.
in my old
I haven't
studio?
seen him in a long time, but
He's
I do love
a
that
lovely man.
Angie, his beautiful wife.
Yes.
Lover.
Yes.
Yeah.
He owned a hot dog stand for a number of years, and let me tell you, I do know their profit margins,
Is it good?
and it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's the first man, not woman, to show me how to cut a hot dog.
Really?
To slice it a certain way.
Yeah, on the angle.
Yeah,
right?
do the angle, turn over to the other
Yeah.
angle, so you get that nice bite-sized piece.
That's
thing,
right.
And for that, I'll always respect Adam.
Fuck, that's two questions.
And also,
that's
I
two
gave him
mind-blown answers
I gave him
I'm
his
getting
first
here.
hand job too. So
Whoa!
that's not true.
Oh,
Sorry.
boo.
Back to the hot dogs. I don't know. Maybe the menu's already too big, or maybe they got one of those. There's a secret hot dog hater in the upper echelon of the corporate ladder. You know what I mean? Fuck hot dogs, man. We need some. We're not doing it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not inside the inner workings of McDonald's.
That's okay. I respect.
Would you buy a
that.
hot dog at McDonald's, Rachel? See, there you go. That answers the question. She says no.
There we go. At the movie theater, which armrest is yours?
Both. I'm a man.
Wow. That's like a fucking Lemmy Kelmeister answer right there.
That's right.
Hey, how did you come up with your band's name?
God damn it. Anthony came up with the name.
Okay.
Kiki, the drummer.
Let's say his full name because I know how much he loves his.
Anthony Newick.
There you go.
It's a Newick. I don't know. It was funny. Is usually the reason for anything we do,
Okay.
or it sounds good. We don't put, except for our political songs, because there's so many of them.
Yes. You
But
guys
we
are
write
really-
three kinds of music. We write songs about parenting, rewrite songs about fucking, and rewrite songs about what was the third one? Oh, parenting again.
So, what is the name of your band, sir?
Oh yeah, Sons of Each Other. So I don't know how to explain where that name
So
came
like
from.
a Back to the Future, like paradox,
Quantum.
quantum leap-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are all. I think. Here's what I think it means metaphysically, existentially, in our hearts. I think it means Anthony is my son. I am Gord's son, and I am Anthony's father, and Gord is my father. So we're the sons of each other.
And yet again, my mind is blown.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. Once we find out what dark matter is, then maybe we can get to the bottom of this, right?
You know, they do actually know the weight of dark matter now, which apparently will change a whole bunch of things.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, because of the universe and the way the
They
physics
think
and the
they might
gravity. and all.
have like a propulsion engine based out of dark matter, but that's still theoretical. But I digress.
Well, if they're using my weight, we are screwed on this whole thing. We're going to need a bigger ship. I'll tell you that.
You'll need the Enterprise, the NCC 1701D.
I like how it's NCC 17, and the rating for movies that are above restricted in the U.S. is NC 17. So that's what we call an orgy ship from where I'm from.
And 10 forward, you got it.
What is your favorite Star Trek? You're a next gen guy.
I'm a TNG guy.
Yeah. See, I'm an original series.
Original's good too, though.
Yeah, they're different.
Did you know that Scotty James Cohan Cohan whatever Doohan?
Yeah.
Did you know he was a Canadian sniper, World War II, well-decorated soldier?
Yeah, I did hear that. I think
I read
believe it or
that
not, my
this
mom
summer.
told
I
me
was
that.
blown away.
Yeah. It's weird how their generation had stuff like that where they would go to war and fight and
I'm
kill.
amazed how these guys go and do all this stuff and
Yeah.
come back and assimilate back to society.
Exactly.
Like, there's nothing, not that, you know.
When you think about all the, especially the back then, they didn't know how to treat PTSD back then or anything.
It didn't even
like
exist. That word didn't even exist.
Stiff upper lip, right? That was it.
Like you were just a man.
Yeah.
And that's no crack to anybody that does suffer from PTSD, but
no, it was the wrong way to treat it. I mean, nowadays we've got a better handle on it, but it's incredible how they just came back into regular society after seeing all that stuff that they would have saw over there.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, I'm upset when the goddamn Smithsonian Channel won't work at 2 a.m, Rogers.
fuck Rogers.
I didn't want to say that.
You know what? When Becky's grandma died up in Kimberley, Ontario, Ted Rogers showed up.
Oh, the owner, yeah. The dad or the son?
The dad before he died. Like
yeah.
maybe before he died.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, one of my biggest regret in life is to not go see him and tell him,
punch him in the face.
You motherfucker. You greedy cocksuckers.
You ruined my life, Ted Rogers,
Like,
you piece of shit. And the Blue Jays suck. Back then they did. Yeah, no, Rogers is terrible, but he's better than Gary Bell, who owns Bell,
they're
right?
all had the Ontario monopoly. And hey, CRTC, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, the internet's here now. We're using a VPN in this whole thing, assholes.
Yes.
I don't know if we are or
with
not.
3 proxies.
Yeah, Rachel's my proxy.
Ooh.
I didn't mean that in a weird way, though. I mean that as she's the person that talks to people through me. Because I don't like talking to people. This is very lucky that you have me here.
Well, I did have to pay you and promise you to feed you curd cheese.
To
do this thing here.
Yeah. Do you ever flavor? I'm going to ask you a question.
Sure.
Where are you on the new poutine surge and the different kinds of poutine? Are you a purist?
I'm a traditionalist where,
Yeah.
curd cheese, beef gravy, and blanched fries is my shtick.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say, I wouldn't enjoy hot chicken poutine or whatever. My friends in Quebec are all over that stuff, but I'm a purist.
Like wild boar, pulled boar poutine.
Or pulled pork or whatever
kale,
the hell.
chips.
Yeah.
See, I don't have time for that. I just want some gravy and some cheese.
I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah. Blanched
Sweet
fries.
brown.
Blanched Fries was a lovely girl, too, by the way.
She was. She's such a nice lady.
She's very nice. And do you know that she had a beautiful collection of old 40s lipstick containers?
And Russian nesting dolls.
What are those called? Diostovik.
Stroika.
Stroika. I don't know what they're called. D. Sorry.
So we're at the 13-minute mark here.
Wow, that went by fast.
Been down five questions. This is actually longer than the Irvin Russell interview so far.
How's Irv? God bless Irv.
And Rachel's like laughing in her beard right now. Not that you have a beard, lovely Rachel, or anything. I'm just saying.
I have a beard.
You do have a lovely beard.
Can we talk about how terrible this beard looks?
I think it looks lovely.
Well, I got a new job. I'm at St. Jacobs now selling sausage because they wanted a celebrity.
Whoa.
Yeah, but they couldn't afford Gord or Kiki, so they got me. So I'm selling all the summer sausage. If you want to drop by the St. Jacobs Market, I'm only there from Saturday from 9 to 9:15. But yeah, you can get a sweet deal on a log, a sausage log.
Now, like sausage or summer sausage?
Summer sausage, but I sell it in the winter. Only in the winter.
Only in the winter.
I'm only there in the winter. Never there in the summer.
So spring, not even like you don't have extended hours. Maybe
no, I come in for Easter because who doesn't love a summer sausage log on Easter, right?
Hey,
it's a tradition. It's a Welsh tradition.
Hey, according to the Gospel of Jim,
yes,
do they have the word dictionary in the dictionary?
Absolutely.
Really?
It's a word, and it's a confirmed word by the dictionary people. Although it is a chicken or the egg thing, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, my thing is the word chicken in an egg dictionary? That doesn't make any sense.
Do you know how bad Gord's answer was for this?
What was Gord's answer? I can only imagine. It's
something
stupid.
like wow, 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 wow.
He is.
He's the worst, isn't he?
I don't want to do a rant here, but that guy. First of all, we almost broke up because I found him going into my change, my piggy bank.
He's done the same thing in my kitchen here.
Yeah, he stole money.
You're not fucking kidding.
There was at least $14, I think was the total.
What a cock smoker.
Yeah, he's a piece of human trash. Really
Wow.
good bass player, though. That's why we have him. He once...
He's in your bands. I understand you have to put up a certain amount of crap.
Diplomacy.
I'm not in a band with him, and he's sending my change in my kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, because of coffee, because he can't afford it.
Oh.
Because he's a deadbeat.
See, if Gord would have told me, Seb, I'm fucking broke, can I
Yeah.
have $2 for coffee? I would have said, hey, Gord, no problem. Here's $5.
You help him out, right?
But no, my girlfriend's like pulling my shirt. I'm like, what the hell? I turn around. Here he is, stealing my change.
I'm starting to actually believe you now. Hey, he tried to steal all my clothes, too, because he can't. He's not allowed to Valley Village
Not
anymore.
the Speedos.
I have those still. No.
Okay, good.
I have a 1920s bathing suit. I look good in it. Horizontal stripes are slimming. No matter what you hear, they make me look skinny. But Gord's a piece of shit. Yeah, anyway, sorry, go on. Hate that guy.
What was the very first tune you learned?
Probably either on the drums, it might have been In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Yes.
Because when you're an 8-year-old and there's a drum set downstairs, and you
that
hear
drum sounded like thunder back then too. Great production.
But I played a lot of Rush songs because my brother would just play Rush songs. That would be it.
Nothing wrong with Rush.
No, Rush is one of the great Canadian bands, the greatest worldwide Canadian band of all time. They've sold the most records, and they're just great.
Other than the Sons.
We could talk about my George Michael Air band too. That was not
Rachel
a real
just piped in and said something about.
Okay, listen. In grade 6 in Tate Street School,
Yes.
I was really big into George Michael.
Okay.
You're around my age. You remember how big Michael was back in
Hey, I still love the guy.
God rest in peace, right?
Yes.
So he had this song called One More Try, which is a classic, beautiful, heartfelt number. And I really liked it. And it was air band season at school, which it always is every winter. Summer sausage season always aligns with air band season.
Summer sausage.
And I decided with another friend, I always forget who it was. Anyways, him and I.
I know exactly who it was. It was
Irv Russell.
No, it was goddamn Scott Hallman.
I would never talk to him in grade 6.
No?
No, Irv, I was in the same class, I think, with him as in grade 6, which is crazy.
You know what Irv said for this answer? I'm not joking.
What?
He played Frère Jacques on the guitar in front of the class.
Yes.
With an unplugged electric guitar.
I would have been there for that. Mr. Houghton was the teacher, I think. Yeah.
So
I
now we
also
can-
played Jaws on a recorder, too.
Ooh.
Yeah. I went. Got a laugh. Huge laugh in the class.
Wow.
Music-wise, Drunken Sailor on the guitar was the first song I learned.
There you go.
Seriously. There. I said my piece, man.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a time limit on the fortune cookie, sir?
I have a hair in my mouth. I want to get that out of the way.
You do that.
Yes, there is.
There is.
The time limit is all of our dreams.
Okay.
Because fortune
Favors the bold.
Fortune favors the bold and the weak as well. Because my motto on success is just waiting for it to happen. So if you never open the fortune cookie, you'll never be successful.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, they don't expire.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Is your family musical?
Yes. All of them except for my mom. But I've heard my mom sing, and she can sing. She's just really self-conscious, doesn't like singing.
Do you get that angelic voice from her?
Yes. Absolutely. My voice is from
You
my
could say
mom.
that without smiling or something. Now you just look fucking cocky or something.
My voice is definitely thanks to Gail. No, my dad plays the drums too. My
Cool.
brother plays drums. My grandfather, my great grandfather. It turns out I'm also related to Napoleon, and he
Ooh.
was a hell of a clarinet player.
He was.
Yeah. I can't prove that though.
Now, this next question, I'd be really curious to see a female perspective to this question because
You're asking the right guy.
I've never had both a he/she in the chair before.
Did you just call me? Is that like a slur for a Haitian man? What just happened there?
He sees a person with both sexes down there.
I have that. I can do it both well.
Is that why Kiki says you can fuck yourself all the time?
Yeah, I'm asexual.
Wow. So let me ask you this. And Mitchell can pipe in on this. If vampires can see the reflection in a mirror, why are their hair always so perfectly neat?
Oh, yeah.
Because they can't see themselves in the mirror, right?
The vampires make them up. It's like how girlfriends work.
Girls in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When there's no mirror, then they take care of each other.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So they have like minions doing their hair for them?
You know when girls get together, right? They all go into the bathroom and probably, I don't know what they're doing. But they're probably looking at each other and telling them how great they look. And then as soon as they leave, they tell each other how bad that other person was, right?
Right.
Vampires are the same thing. You never met a bigger group of backstabbers in the world than vampires when it comes to fashion. So is this true? That's true. That has to be it then, right? Yeah.
Okay.
They're buddies. They got buddies.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about this? Since bread is square, then why isn't sandwich meat round? Like, why is it round?
That's a good question.
Like, the meat's round, but the goddamn bread is square.
The bread is square, yeah.
What's up with that?
Square peg in a round hole kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think what went wrong, as a summer sausage expert, what my theory is they used to ship all the meats in, those letter tubes? You know, an office back in the 20s?
Yeah, yeah.
Zoom. They used to...
The vacuum communication tubes.
Yeah, they used to send the meat in that, and then they changed the bread machines to be more standard.
So it never caught up to the...
Big Bread got a hold of it. And so they zipped them along in the zip machines. So, yeah. Now they're working on a square machine, but it's like Tesla or Edison thing. They can't get the patent.
Oh, it's all about the patent. And we all know the patent industry is broken. Like
broken.
It's all messed up.
Got to drain that swamp. The patent swamp.
Reset.
So that's it. Yeah, meat tubes is your answer. Short answer.
How about this? Which famous musician do you admire and why?
Oh, I like this question. I could go on for days.
Has to be one. One.
Oh, man. Which musician do I admire? Well, this political answer is to say Gord and Anthony. But that wouldn't be true because I don't admire them in any way, musically and personally. Who's Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Yeah, like he's the best, right? He just did stuff.
Really? It was Bjork the other night.
Okay, it was Bjork the other night because I was drunk. It's when I'm drunk. Whoever I'm drunk, whenever I'm listening to when I'm drunk is my most influential.
Bjork.
I got a lot of people. I'm big on. There's all sorts of them, man. Bowie's great. I don't know. I really like Beethoven. I like people that can arrange 30 parts and put it together and make it sound beautiful. One guy singing and playing doesn't get me. It's the one guy that can put all of that stuff together, right?
Have you ever seen Sir Anthony Hopkins listening to his own classical piece he wrote?
Is he into it?
Dude, like he wrote that piece like 15 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
he fully arranged an orchestra, like at 80.
See, that impresses me, that stuff.
Then you see him sitting in the big red velvet chairs listening to his own creations, and it will bring a tear to your eyes. Honestly, folks, if you're watching this, like, number one, if you're still watching this goddamn podcast,
what's wrong with you?
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
And
what the hell is wrong with you?
Go on YouTube and look for Sir Anthony Hopkins opera or classical.
He just sits in a chair.
And he just sits in a chair and he listens to his own song he wrote 15 years ago. And he's like, it's so moving, it's not even funny.
I didn't even know he was a musician.
Oh, dude, like he's a crazy, like he's one of, just like in chess, some chess masters can see 6, 8, 10 moves ahead.
Absolutely, yeah.
That guy could write the entire part of a full orchestra in his head.
Yeah, that's what impresses me. You can hear so many parts in your head. That's the stuff. And I'm nowhere near it. Like, I just blows my mind, that kind of thing.
But when
right?
you sing in the Suns, I get the feeling that
well, that's the thing. I had the same, when I heard Chick Fight for the first time, I sat in a chair and I started to cry. But it was more of shame than it was of proud. But yeah, our parts, if you listen to our parts, oh man. Like, whew, complicated stuff, right? But the Beatles are also up there, too, for me. The Beach Boys.
Who in the Beatles? Was it
Paul McCartney.
Ringo or Paul or
McCartney's the best. Anyone that likes Lennon, yeah, whatever. You're trying to impress your girlfriend, that's great, but McCartney's better.
Speaking of, yeah, let me derail this whole thing again. If you folks want to watch, well, not watch, but like read a really disturbing thing on John Lennon, do a search on Google for John Lennon 10 reasons why you should not like him.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah,
like it's brutal.
I don't care about that. I see. It's a hard argument to the art and the artist to separate that, right? The personality of the artist compared to the art they do, because there's so many jerks out there that make great art. So I don't get into that. Just the music wise. Okay, John Lennon plays with his dick, and Paul McCartney plays with his entire body. So which one would you rather fuck? Right? Yep. I want to fuck the whole body.
Speaking of fucking, can you cry underwater? Do you think it's physically possible?
Yeah, you're a baby. You're born underwater in a womb, technically. You're probably crying in the womb. I was crying in the womb. That's for sure. I'm still crying in the womb, buddy.
It looks like you're thirsty there. Would you like to take a little sip there? I'll give you a break there while I talk about whatever as you're enjoying your cool Waterloo water.
Waterloo. What was this? What were we saying there? Oh yeah, can you cry underwater?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're drowning to death, you're probably crying or gasping for air, one of the two. So yeah, you can probably cry underwater.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just for any drowning victims out there, I didn't mean to make light.
What is your fondest musical memory?
I guess if they're victims, though, they'd be dead already, so they won't be that offended.
Jesus. What is your
fondest musical memory?
Yes.
Hearing our album come together for the first time. That was really cool. Because that was something we all created, right?
Mm-hmm.
Playing cover music, it doesn't get me anymore. It's playing stuff that we all put together. Even if it's not good, even if it's great, it's still something we created, so it's us, and that's something we can always be proud of. And we're doing another album, so we got that going. Would
you say you were influenced by old records, tapes, CD, digital download? Which one? Which ones?
Old. I used to, as a boy, listen to a lot of old 40s and 50s radio shows, like Jack Benny.
I thought you were like an 8-track guy. Like I thought there was a rumor going around Cambridge.
I had an 8-track
saying that Jim is the 8-track guy.
I want to know who started that rumor.
It might have been.
And what's wrong with him?
It might have been Cookie Losi.
What a piece of human trash that guy is.
He's lucky he's in BC right now.
He's lucky he's in the mountains because he knows that I don't have the breath or the exercise to get up the top of it.
He's totally hiding from you.
Is he?
I think so.
I haven't seen him in 2 years. He came
2 years
swooping back into town. Him and Sammy. Those
Love
two.
You, Sammy. Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy. You're wonderful. But screw you, Brent.
Yeah.
What a jerk. Yeah, no, I can't get to him because he's so high up. I'm not allowed up that high. My ankles, apparently, if I go above 2,000 feet above sea level, my ankles will explode on impact. Whoa. It's a weird physiological
I don't think
thing.
Rachel believes you. She's giving that look there.
That look happens 18 times an hour.
Oh, wow. You poor thing.
It's the constant look of, I made a huge mistake.
So I know this is a very hard question, but who's your favorite musician, group or CD or song right now? Like what really
right now?
Floats your boat?
Man, I've been playing, I just want to bring this up. This is more important than plugging our band. I want to plug American Truck Simulator for the PC and also Euro Truck Simulator, depending on where you want to go.
Look at that camera there.
Yeah, so
you
listen,
look convincing.
Euro Truck Simulator. So what you do is you drive a truck around and I put on the radio and I listen to right now, Flower Pop, 60s, 70s, Flower Pop. And man, I just heard a song by a guy named Hurricane Smith called, I forgot the name of the tune. Oh, Babe, What Would You Say, I think it's called. And it's so terrible, but it's great. So it changes by the minute, but right now I'm on Hurricane Smith.
I do a very similar thing with GTA Online, GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto for people that don't know what it is. Auto. I go and drive and do stunt races with my supercar, listening to the country music channel.
Nothing wrong with that.
And it's got like old school Hank Williams
old
Sr.
country, the good country.
And fuck, man, fuck these kids with the goddamn fucking racist money hold rap shit. Like,
I'm okay with
listening-
90s hip hop. It's the new shit that's terrible.
Yeah.
Like no one says it. All music now. No one's saying anything.
It's all about money and bitches.
It's all selfish.
And twerking.
Yeah, and torquing as well, which was weird to bring in.
I can't
I just think music now is too selfish. Everyone's trying to impress someone else, and it should just be about whatever you think.
I think it should all try to impress you personally. That's just me, though.
Most people do. Most music I hear, I know for sure they're trying to get my attention. In Rainbows, Radiohead. That album was written for me.
I've had the pleasure of hanging out with Irvin Russell around Christmas time this year again.
Was he back in town?
He was.
I didn't know
for a
that.
week.
Would have loved to have seen him.
So I got to hang out with him for 48 hours, and there's a channel on YouTube called Jukebox.
Where are we going with this? Is this
Jukebox
now it's an
something.
alt-right podcast?
But it's Modern Jukebox, it's called, and they do covers, and I'll have to play you the song after we're done.
Should we roll the clip? Roll the clip.
Roll the clip. There
What
you go.
camera am I looking at?
And I'll get like copyrights infringement on YouTube.
Your video's been taken down.
But they did like a cover of a Soundgarden song and a Radiohead song, and I told them I like that version better than the radio song. And Irv is he's always been a huge Radiohead.
Yeah, Radiohead's one of the
He's
top
like,
5
yeah,
for me.
whatever. Then I played it on the big screen on my wall over there, and his jaw just dropped.
Mm.
Honestly, folks, if you have a chance and time to kill in the vortex of YouTube, go and check out the Modern Jukebox channel. It's unbelievable. These are all MIT or Berkeley musicians from New York City.
Oh, wow. So they know what they're doing.
They're actual real musicians, unlike me. He's
Yeah,
a real
I find
musician,
it,
but
no, I find it funny that I'm here and being interviewed as a musician. That's ironic.
come on now.
It's funny.
You're in the Suns, man. You're a
Also,
Sun.
if you're on YouTube, check out dogs throwing poo at other dogs. That's also a really good site video channel. Subscribe, like, hit, play,
Shut up.
all the things. Make sure you do all those things.
So speaking of musicianship,
Mm.
how do you personally handle mistakes during a performance?
Oh, here's how I play music. I just do it. I should practice more. But when I practice more, I get too technical. And I'd rather...
Like Geddy Lee technical.
Yeah, and I'd rather... Yeah, that's totally me. Just like Geddy Lee over here. I'd rather just do something and have it... When you're having sex, you don't... You do want to practice it. But you want to have it real. And then I think the more you do something, the less... Especially if it's the same thing over. That's why you spice up stuff in the bedroom. You put some new stuff in
Or
there.
switch hands once in a while.
Switch
yes.
hands
I
once in a while.
understand,
You know
yes.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, totally.
With music, if you do the same thing over and over again, you're just going to get really bored with it. And I never want to be bored with it. So if I would rather write a song every 5 minutes than perfect a song once a year. You know what I mean? Even if it's a mistake. And every time I play is so many mistakes.
Do you get
But
nervous
it's
before
part
you
of the
play
fun.
or no?
No, not anymore. No.
No? You just don't give a shit, do you?
No, I don't, and I think more people should be like that. People are too worried about how they play and not worried about just doing it. I mean, whatever. It's over. Move on. Do the next thing.
Here's the it's not a $1 million question because we're not done, but here's the question that will blow your mind.
Mm.
Why do you not see any baby pigeons? And I'm sure Rachel's head's spinning right now. You do not see baby pigeons. Where are they? Do they exist?
Oh, no, I know the answer to this. There is a secret facility in New Orleans.
Is it New Orleans or Narlands?
It's Nolans. Because the Creole, right?
Yeah, the trio from South Africa. You got that straight.
That's right.
I'm glad you remembered, sir. Well done.
I thought the Cajuns were from Belgium. Anyways, so what was the question? I'm not even...
Baby pigeons.
Yeah, babe. So New Orleans has a facility. It's very, but it's
Are you
underwater.
pulling my leg right now? Because I don't know. I can tell if you're
all legit.
legit.
New Orleans has this. It's underwater though. That's the thing, right?
Oh.
And they actually have the problem is it turns out pigeons aren't able to. They can fuck, but they can't reproduce because their semen was blasted by the sun radiation for all those years, which brings up shadow people. But what was it? Shadow buddies, but we won't get into shadow buddies. So underwater, there's this whole facility.
Is that a hard
the U.S.
bell,
government.
Is that a hard bell joke?
What?
Art Bell?
No, but I want to talk about Art Bell after this.
The Shadow People.
Shadow
I know.
People.
I'm quite familiar with them.
We worked on a thing once called Shadow Buddies about this.
Shadow Buddies.
It's a long story.
Ooh.
It's in. We don't want to give anything away, so we won't. We'll let you know when it's ready. So underwater, there's a facility, and the problem is they like people like pigeons. I like pigeons, but where do we get the pigeons from? So
Right.
they got to make them in a factory, underwater pigeon factory, UPF, baby. So yes,
Whoa.
there are babies, but they're born from a beaker.
Okay. Second last question for you, sir.
Yes.
Tell us about your last great revelation.
Oh man, I got a good one just this year of just don't worry about it.
About what?
Just nothing matters most of the time.
Nothing's in control.
You can't control everything. Just worry about the people that care about you and the things you can control, and everything else, who cares? Just have a good time.
Well said.
Yeah. Also,
Well
take your dick out as much as you can and masturbate to orgasm.
Favorite two advice from Walter Matthau in one of his movies.
Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau.
Yeah. Actually, it was the grandfather in Grumpy Old Man. He said two things that really resonated with
Burgess
me.
Meredith.
Yes. He said two things. Number one, never waste a boner.
Yep.
Number two, never trust a fart.
Those are two things.
Two
I had a
brilliant-
friend, and I hate to do this to her, but I heard of my little friend Jaylene once told me that the fart one, not the boner one. That was her husband that told me that. But yeah, so that's a good idea.
Hey,
Don't trust anyone is mine, and
Right.
believe in your dreams.
believe in your dreams.
Yeah.
Last question. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh God damn it!
Dun.
Didn't we talk about this? The dictionary came first.
The diction. Well,
The word dictionary came first before the chicken and the
yes.
egg.
Yes.
That's my answer.
Okay. That's it. Would anything you'd like to conclude this fine?
I have two things to say. I want to say Anthony Newick, my friend,
If you're still watching.
is a wonderful drummer and a dear pal, and I'm with you all the way on getting some of the lesser desirable elements in the band out of the way. So maybe we'll meet in private and discuss that.
And hug it out.
Spooky Christmas is coming.
Ooh.
That's the new album. We're going to do.
I was there at the birth of that idea, actually. I was honored.
You were there for that.
I was there.
That's right. Corey Barnes is going to, I think. Maybe we'll
Produced
see.
and
I don't know.
engineered
We'll
the,
see.
Yeah.
He's a dear friend.
And I'll be there to press the big red button.
It's going to be something.
I think so.
Oh, you're going to tape it, aren't you? We're going to record it.
I think we will document the whole goddamn thing.
One day. We did the last album pretty much in one day. We're going to do this one in one day.
Oh.
We don't even have half the songs written. We'll write them when we get there. Whatever. You know, you stop at rest
Hey,
stops.
I'm in.
You know, you drive to Toronto.
I'm
stop
in.
at a rest stop. Stop. Get a song.
All right.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, Jim Stewart Stuckford.
I'm not French.
But I am. Fuck the world. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Rachel.
This is Rachel. She's lovely.
Lovely to have him in the Waterloo closet.
It was my pleasure. This is great. You should see the setup here. Everyone's invited to come by at the apartment from hours 2 to 3. There's an open house. We're having it tomorrow. There'll be shortbread.
And a big seller on clothing.
Yeah, if you need a deal on hats.
But sorry, Rachel has dibs.
The yellow dress.
Gibbs.
Rachel has Barry Gibb.
Barry Gibbs.
Bee Gees.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Now go do something productive.
Think your time's up. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.